They shall not offer wine offerings to Yahweh. They shall not offer wine offerings to Yahweh, nor shall their sacrifices be pleasing to him, as we were reading in the previous chapter. They make sacrifices both in Judaism and in Christianity. They have their own sacrifices. Jewish people want to go and sacrifice animals in the Temple Mount. Christians sacrifice their money, sacrifice, I don't know what else they sacrifice. Well, there are certain things that they call sacrifices. And I mean, mainly talking about, obviously, the worst doctrines in which the worst pastors are teaching falsehood and many people are following blindly. They sacrifice many things that are not for Yahweh. They may be sacrificing those things for themselves to feel better about themselves, sacrificing those things for their pastors, or to get a new job, or to get a partner, or whatever. They shall not offer wine offerings to Yahweh. They won't rejoice with Yahweh for who he is. They will not rejoice with him. They want to rejoice away from him. They want to rejoice because of what he may give them, but not with him, not in him. They shall not offer wine offerings to Yahweh, nor shall their sacrifices be pleasing to him. It shall be like bread of mourners to them. So the truth, which is the bread of life, to them is like the bread of mourners, bread of sadness, because they have turned the truth into a lie by worshiping a false Messiah through their false doctrine. So it shall be like bread of mourners to them. All who eat it shall be defiled. This is amazing. So the false doctrine that they created, instead of being the bread of life, is bread of mourners. And those who eat that doctrine, even though they think they are being spiritual and they are becoming good people and whatever, it's actually defiling them, because in certain ways, to certain people, obviously those who are not true to Yahweh and to themselves, they end up getting worse because they end up feeling better than others, greater than others, more important, and a bunch of other things. So they end up being lukewarm, like the congregation of Laodicea. Not cold when they were in sin, not hot by searching the consuming fire, but in the middle, because they claim to believe, but they don't actually know what they believe. So they don't do what they are supposed to, but believe to be better than those who are not doing anything. It shall be like bread of mourners to them. All who eat it shall be defiled, for their bread shall be for their own life. All who eat it shall be defiled, for their bread shall be for their own life. It shall not come into the house of Yahweh, for their bread shall be for their own life. One thing is that, well, to take from this, is the fact that they, whatever they do, and when I say they, I repeat, I mean the many who are either being fooled or fooling themselves, sadly. But many are in that category. So when they do things and they think it's spiritual, they actually do it for that which is material. So they are not searching for spiritual food. They are searching for physical food. So their bread shall be for their own life. Also, the fact that obviously their bread, that of mourners, which they have followed and believed, will become their death. So their breath will be for their lives. It shall not come into the house of Yahweh. So they will not be able to enter as part of the few who are the temple of Yahweh. For Yahushua is the cornerstone, and the 144,000 are each a stone, which will be the temple. But those who do not accept the name cannot be part of the temple. So, for their bread shall be for their own life, it shall not come into the house of Yahweh. Their bread, which is not the bread of life, will not be able to enter the house of Yahweh, because only the bread of life will be able to enter the house of Yahweh.